I wasn't meant to come here. I arrived here by pure chance. This happens quite a lot these days. One second I'm here, the next I'm packing my bags and heading off into the unknown. I'm not too good at planning things. Everything seems to just happen before I get the chance to wrap my head around it all. It's an uneasy thing to deal with. I'm constantly uncomfortable, in unfamiliar places with people I hardly know. It's a completely unearthing feeling to be continuously on the move. And I absolutely love it. The most recent stop on this journey I've been on for the last 4 years is Utrecht in the Netherlands. And when I say I arrived here by chance, I wasn't kidding. I was originally heading for Japan, but when that fell through, I set my eyes on Turkey. That unfortunately didn't hold either, and I was officially out of options. And then totally by surprise, Holland showed up on my radar. This had always been a dream destination of mine since I was a little kid. In my head, this place had the keys to everything I was aspiring to. So in 2 weeks, I packed up my life in France and head off to the flatlands of Europe. It's as if something in my brain switches once I set my feet down in a new place. My brain goes into overdrive and I'm in full exploration mode. I just wanted to see and do as much as possible, as if there was a huge clock in the sky counting down the seconds until my time here was up. I was constantly on the move, doing everything and focusing on nothing. I was meeting as many people as I could, trying to understand this new way of life that I was now living. I was in a new school where we had the freedom to create what we wanted with no limits. It was as if the journey and the process was more important than the end result. I was on such a high-speed chase in search of the next inspiration and story to tell that I actually lost track of everything I was doing. I decided to slow down, took a step back and tried to figure out what the hell I'd been doing and where I'd actually been. Turned out I actually hadn't been anywhere. I'd been spending all my time traveling through this dream space, a space I call the in-between. This in-between space is a sort of threshold we have in our daily lives. It's the physical spaces between one destination and the next, a space of transition. So what had happened to me in this space is I had unconsciously put myself in a prime position for change to take place. I set off a spark of creativity inside me, killed all routine I once had, formed new habits, and found unique creative solutions to any problems I had. During this time, I actually had no desire to go to any physical spaces, and had actually spent most of my time enjoying this in-between moment instead. It can be a lonely place sometimes, but by appreciating this space, I had unconsciously opened my mind up to new ways of thinking outside of my typical box. Over the past 5 months, I did my best to try and capture these in-between moments from the ground to the sky. It wasn't easy to seize an existential moment in time that didn't exist to me until recently. I took it as an opportunity to take a step back, slow down and be more present in life. A chance to restructure, to adapt and to grow. Living in the present moment and actually enjoying the time you have, even though you feel as though you haven't yet got to where you want to be. Through all my time traveling and time spent in the in-between, I've been fortunate enough to have my eyes open to anything and developing a deeper understanding of life that I believe you can only truly understand through experience. It's about taking in everything around you, big or small, and acknowledging how special each moment in time really is. Although we all can feel a little lost sometimes, it's good to accept that with the good inevitably comes the bad, and the only thing we truly have any control over is how we react. Accepting that it's all in the process and in-betweens of the journey we're on. There's a beautiful unpredictability to life and so many in-between moments that we never seem to remember or take note of. I encourage you all to join me in this moment of in-between, to live in the now, to stop overlooking things and to become one with the present moment.